Hello, hello. Cyber Dragon here. Continued gameplay of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Um, Previous video stream, got through and beat Search. Working way across the bridge toward, I guess to confront Hela. Ran through some of the same enemies, and a new one showed up. This guy, he's a taller guy with a big old axe, and he has different attacks. So, so I was up there on the bridge, and Hela attacked me, and I fell off.
Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you. I told you. Where are you going?
These voices, they're crazy in my head, in her head, not in my head. Well, they're kind of in my head. I got the headphones on. Yeah, that's the thing I crossed over. I thought that was. Oh, she got it. She got the head still. What the hell was that? Okay. I don't see her broken sword anywhere. So it tells me that if enemies show up, I guess I basically got to dodge and run away from them. Because she got no weapon to fight with. Nah, I control my destiny. There might be something down here that I might miss. That's why I'm going down here to take a look. There's a boat over there. On the water. Alright. Nothing up here. Okay. But, I don't know how this game ends, so... Meaning, you know, would there be a sequel? Don't know what Ninja 3 gonna do next, but gotta be something that tops this. You know, as far as gameplay, combat, lore, story, they did a good job with this.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out on the Orkney Plains.
There's a boat on the water.
That was her world. Like barren.
He's gonna run over here checking for one of them symbols. I'm hoping to not miss any. So far, so good. Oh, okay, up there. Let's see what's back here. Huh? That's her mom.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Okay. And see, if I wasn't exploring, I might have missed that. Walk right past it. Yeah, there are some gamers when they play a game, they just skip stuff and just rush through to get to the end. You do that on a speed run.
There he was, the lone figure of a boy. Sword play under the shade of a tree.
There it is. That should be the next one.
She remembers the first time she saw him.
I always look for that white dot on the thing.
He moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. The first time in years she felt a ray of hope.
Okay, that should be that symbol there, the first one. Like an M, and then there's an I, and then like two R's. And then
the Northmen tell of a great hero.
5 more to go.
His
1, 2,
is
3,
Sigmund.
4, 5.
His father's hall was
The
built
I,
around a
the
great tree.
two R's, that one dagger
Odin
symbol, and another
comes and
R.
thrusts a
Okay.
sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Okay. That's where it came from. So I gotta go up there. But let me check around here in case there's another. Excuse me. Nope. There is another one. Oh, this is cool.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a serpent with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Okay. What's over here? Alright, let me go check, investigate up top first before I continue this direction. There's some snow up there. Where that lead to? There's a ladder to climb. Oh.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Okay. So. The question is, there's a path out of boat. Where does that lead to? Well, I'll do this first, and then I might have to go back and investigate the other one. Anything back here? I can't go this way anyway. Alright. So I have to go the other way and come back. Okay. Sure, it answers that question. sorry about that. Well, I set my alarm at 1 hour increments in case I'm watching something I doze off. I'm not ready to fully go to sleep yet. I thought it was a passageway. Can't go up those rocks.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Ah, okay. Who pays the check?
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a
Two more to
sorceress,
go.
and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Senua. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Oh, I guess that's Dylan's soul. It's not no trick.
Where are you
Oh,
going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
yeah. How far back would they let me go? I wonder. So I can't figure. Built-in closure, so you can, go off the beaten path unless you glitch from somewhere. Well, sure, it's clean though. No bruises in this dream state. You can't cut out of there. I'm not in control right now.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and...
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
It's timid.
I'm Dilly. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment, when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this
That
power
voice
to
is back
destroy
again.
you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Destroy you.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
There you go. Tell him who's boss.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Oh, that's simple.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. We met in that tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Alright, face investigate all surroundings before you go to the final point. Never know what you'll find. Ah, there you go. Okay. So I see both of these on the left and the right side of the tree. You know, we gotta do something with those. But I see a symbol over here by the water. Alright, look for the white dot.
As Sigmund and Sinfjot
Good.
are
One
being
more to
buried
find
alive,
for this chapter.
Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger, I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
Damn.
Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Let's see what's around here. Huh. So that's 3 though, so far. Another one over there. Trees up there. Oh. This might be number 6 for this. That'll put me right by the dot. Alright, that'll be 6 for this chapter. Next section has 4. An X, a dagger symbol, the, I guess, hourglass, and then an S. Cool.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Gram. Okay. So there's 4 of those things. That's what I'm trying to get in over there. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it.
What the hell was that?
What are they? Look, where's it coming from? She started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram.
Growl.
It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it. It's the metal runestones. It's in front of you. Find it.
There's one there,
The runes.
one there.
You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the shards.
So let's see what this one is.
Where is it?
king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspired to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Let me take a look around the bottom first.
Turn back. Why would he bring her here? Isn't it Sylvia? Why would he do something so dangerous?
Those voices, they are a trip. They are a trip.
He cares about her too much. He loves her. It's not deliberate. He loves her.
See, I'm glad I walked around to investigate.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Okay. On that note, I'm gonna end this one here. It's getting late. Oh, it's midnight. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. I'll continue on with part 8. Looks like she have to go through these trials. And in each of the trial areas, I guess there's more lordstones located in all 4 locations of the trial. Thanks for watching.